Hello and welcome to Aurei Factorio 1.1 Seablock. This is episode 345. And yeah, we're still doing a nice balancing act of do we have enough energy production and do we have enough resources to make solar panels? But I think we're managing. It's fairly close. Let's just check out rocket silo for a bit. Yeah, that is really slow. I mean that's fine, but it's kind of awkward. And how's science looking? That's an odd look. We actually have pink everywhere, but now blue's the problem. Let's see. You guys are missing. These guys are missing. Yeah, okay, you're missing green circuits. Okay. Yeah, I mean, nothing really to do. I guess like part of that is that I added this guy into. No, we're actually really low on green circuits. What's going on up there? Let's see. Why are you guys not? Yeah, okay. We're really short on the silica or on the solder. Is that the issue? Yeah, I think that is the issue. Okay, well. Yeah, interestingly, we're gonna need these guys to help a little with that. But yeah, we don't really have enough like going on to be able to fill those things. If we look at the slag slurry, yeah, we're just going ham, and yeah, these guys are giving enough purified water, or at least some amount of purified water. And yeah. Let's see. Yeah, mineral sludge. Yeah, and you're just pulling as much out as you can, but you actually have output issues, it looks like. I mean, yeah, so the issue is really that we don't have enough yeah, also purified water apparently. Where we even are getting a little bit extra from these cooling towers, but yeah, that's not really a large amount. Let's see, do we have purified water from here that we want to bring up? It's really, yeah, I guess we just want to add like one more of these guys, right? Because up here, like they're also eating some purified water, so yeah, let's just add in one more. And let's see, so let's take one step up here. And yeah, I did put that up on the correct spot. I just need to also pump in normal water. Yeah, seems good. Research is slowly crawling ahead. I guess that's what's going on, right? So I doubled the labs, but doubling the labs was a little bit of a hit on like all the like the fact that we can actually, well, now we can't, but that we tried to sustain a large amount of science production. That's sort of what killed us in some sense. Yeah, we should be mindful of that. Then again, like the amount of labs that we have now, like I'm totally good with trying to just make sure that we have enough like other stuff going on that's like we don't like get bored. Like it could be like it could be totally fine to have slow science if the other stuff that we're doing just keeps us busy, right? Like, is there something? Sand. No, we actually really are short on sand. That's semi-surprising. Yeah, we just have a bunch. Yeah. Just like I was very sort of enthusiastic in filling it in, and it shows. Yeah. I mean, it's fine, but it's interesting. Let's see. Okay, are you guys gonna get enough purified water now? Let's hope so. These guys are still running without modules. That's a bad thing. Yeah, but that should be better. And then we don't get as much trouble. You can be deleted actually. Yeah, the bots are enjoying that. Okay, the sand queue is actually dropping a little bit, so that's good. And half of the factory has shut down, so I guess that also means well, not half, but like a lot of stuff is just running a lot slower because we're lacking solder, right? So yeah. Let's see how this is going. So if we look at the slag slurry production, that's okay. If we look at what's showing up on this side, which is what, over here somewhere? Over here, over here. Yeah, so if we see what's showing up here, the slag slurry is kind of mediocre. It's like exactly enough. So yeah, maybe we should just be expanding a little bit more even. The only issue that is that I don't really have a lot of sand, so yeah, I'm gonna do something stupid and just add this in. In fact, maybe even add that in. Yeah, I mean, now we're back to having like a full-on landfill crisis, but yeah. If we look at our logistics system, is there anything weird that's going on? Can we do something with crystal powder? That seems something that might be useful. Crystal powder. We can do with that. We can make it into crystal slurry, into crystal enhancer, or crystal grinder. Yeah, okay. This is why we do it, right? That's let's see. And crystal slurry is gonna go into resources, right? So we have some crystal slurry up here. Yeah, and some of that is going into mineral sludge, and some of it is going into crystal seed. But yeah, so if we look at this, why don't we have an overflow valve there? I wonder. Or a top-up valve? I don't know, but it does mean that we could be using, like we could be just adding in extra crystal slurry with this, right? That seems pretty okay. Yeah, so the only question is, what do we want to get out of that, and why? I mean, I guess like it's fine because of this, but we do really want to prioritize crystal seedling over getting like the resources out of this, right? It's not a top-up valve, so maybe. Or an overflow. Well, yeah. I guess an overflow valve, yeah, would work, but let's see. And what we have up here is just normal slag slurry, yep. And then we have some other processing somewhere down here, right? Yeah. So down here we do have valves. valves, right? Yeah, we have overflow valves all up here, which is why they're not working. Yeah, okay, let's... I think it makes sense to make sure we're gonna do... Yeah, do overflow valves for this guy, but then also... yeah, I guess... Yeah, if we have enough, crystal stuff, then we should be good. Let's see. Yeah, well, this is okay. Yeah, this is fine, but we just want to get a little bit more crystal slurry in order to actually trigger that. Purified water levels in here are somewhat okay, so let's maybe try to squeeze it in here. Yeah, that seems doable. So we'll do it like this then. Get some purified water up here. Connect it. And then we're gonna do exactly this one. Excellent. Yeah. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it in 2 ways, I think. So for one, we're gonna set it up with a top-up valve. So we only want to do this if we have enough, or if we don't need additional... Yeah, okay, so this is kind of dangerous, right? We have the top-up overflow combination, which in the end will work fine, I think, in this case, because it will consume a little bit, it will drop below 80, we can just put it in and it will overflow. No. So I think what we'll do is we'll just do it without the top-up valve, but we'll limit these guys. So I want you to work if crystal powder... Nope, not that one. Crystal powder... that's the wrong one. Crystal powder is higher than 500. So we do the opposite thing what we do normally, and we just we limit the input instead of the outputs. Yeah, so this should be fine. We're gonna put you up here, and we'll need to request some stuff up here. Yeah, this is a little bit won't be enough. Let's see, this should be nice. Let's see how fast it gets there. Yeah, and 1 crystal slurry is not that much, I think. Like fluids. Let's see. Okay, the recipe also takes a little bit. Yeah, so let's copy this guy a couple times. Once more. This should be okay. Yeah, this is all good. We're gonna use a little bit of purified water for that, so it's good that we have some extra up there. How are these guys doing? Still waiting for the rocket control units. Solar panel shortage is decreasing. productivity module shortage is also decreasing. Like once we've got that going, that does mean that we do have an in with basically all the other stuff. Yeah, 36 out of 100, and if we check out these guys, this has totally bled dry. So let's check out, let's see, these guys are working nicely, right? This is okay. We have just barely enough slag slurry. Okay. These guys, are these working? Yeah, okay, so here we're running into the throughput issues. So yeah, I think we're gonna ferry over some slag slurry with the robots. Let's hope that we have the capacity for that. Yeah, looks like we do. Okay, let's start doing that then. Let's see, do I have a setup for... Let's check the book. Yeah, no, I don't have a bottling setup. So let's grab that. Yeah, up here. And I'll actually, now that we're here, I'll first set up the unbottling setup. So we have a top-up valve up here with one of you guys. We have I'm purposely not connecting that part yet because I want to make sure that this is okay. For this we need the filled barrels actually in this case. So we want an active provider because we're gonna get empty barrels out. We need some power, and this guy, we're just waiting for it to be planted. It's an interesting move, but I think it makes sense to start using robots to do this. Like, it's sort of counterproductive because normally you would be doing this, like, you explicitly wouldn't be doing this, but yeah, it's like it's just so easy to keep building like this, and if I can just add in like the robot stuff to make it work, like, yeah, we're just gonna scale up hard and make sure that we have enough solar panels. That's basically the limiting factor. What's going on here? It should have been done by now. Let's maybe craft our own barreling pump. Let's see, can we get one? Yeah, there we go. In before it's actually gonna be done right when we have it. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna be instead unbarreling empty slag slurry, right? Yeah. This guy. Okay. So we're gonna request that barrel. We're gonna request like 600. We're gonna do a top-up valve. And we're gonna do it like that. Okay. Then let's move up. Okay, this seems fine. I mean, logistic robot-wise, we're a little short here and there. We're still like trying to add in the good ones where we can, and if it's not possible, then we'll be fine. We might need, yeah, let's actually place one of these bad boys up here, just to clear out some of the nonsense that's up here, just to make sure that if a robot would fly from here to here, it doesn't get sniped by these worms. Yeah, so there is one disadvantage of this way of building, which is obviously it's taking forever to get here. But but yeah. Why is that landfill going there? It's going... Did I do something weird? Did I not cancel something? Okay, I don't really know. Let's see. It should be going here, right? Okay, well. Don't think too much, just do it. Ooh, we actually did get a snipe. But I don't know where. Let's see. You guys are all fine. We just want to make sure that we have... let's make this a little bit smaller. And here we go. Seems fine. Okay, so we're gonna intercept this a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna do a barreling pump. I guess I have to craft another one. And we're just gonna put in this guy. Yeah. So there is something to say about like making this this guy making sure that it's, I don't know, like limited or something, but like we have a natural way of limiting it, which is by this condition, right? So as long as the slag story stuff is not needed or is not available, like it's gonna be yeah. Oh, I know why they're like, what's probably happening is that I painted over some existing landfill and they're just coming here and figuring out, hey, there's already like they're doing some sort of swap or something. Okay, that's what's going on. Oh well. Yeah, who gives? I guess these guys give. Jesus, that's still a lot. Like I thought the amount was decreasing for the solar panels as well, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. I guess we need some time to build back up as well. Let's see. Ooh, this is looking good. This is really looking good. So then the only issue is probably that we're not actually getting enough protonium that way. Yeah, these guys are all balanced. Okay, well, let's make that happen then. Yeah, I'll just walk there for a second. We'll get some more lead, right? Because that's the issue still, probably. Let me check it out. Yeah, we're still lacking the coils. And if we could get some more lead, then the whole issue would be solved, right? Let me just double check. We have this guy which is standing still, and these guys. I should have actually done something about it when I noticed. I actually spotted that it was going to be an issue. I just really underestimated how soon it was going to be an issue. These guys are looking sharp. Okay, so I want to go up here a little bit. we're actually, I mean, it makes sense we're running on some of the sapphirite, but and we're still, like, we have a lot of stereotype going on. But I guess, like, the bonus ores that we're getting are mostly sapphirite, so that does make sense. Yes, okay, so we have you guys. Copy that a little bit. This, this. Yep, and then we're gonna do one of you guys. Like up here seems fair. But the only thing I want to account for is that we want to offset it on this side. So far, we are looking to be okay on rubite, but my guess is that we're also gonna need that. Do we have one that we can copy? Okay, I guess not. But let's just put it in just to be sure. Up here, we're gonna request crush rubite. There we go, 200. Okay, you're gonna drop here. We can offset that. And it's lacking a little bit, but that's fine. Let me just upgrade these guys because I can. And we're still gonna be short a little bit on the prop modules because once that starts backing up, like that means that we're gonna some of the machines producing are gonna back up, and we're gonna get a little bit more resources redirected to just green chips for solar panels and such. Let's see. Wait, what's going on here? Yeah, okay, it's still the blue science. Yeah, and I think this is actually totally okay, right? Because if we're limiting science because the green circuits are going to solar panels rather than to science, like we're doing that because we want to make sure that we have enough electricity to keep the base running. So in fact, okay, so the electricity currently is kind of fine, right? It's like our demand has dropped by a decent amount. But then again, like it's not that big of a difference. Like if stuff gets going again, like we'll have power needs, yeah, pretty soon. And the research is just chugging along. Like I'm not actually disappointed with it. Like this is a really big research, right? So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, dry dock structural components. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple of the major of the launches, right? That's gonna be getting us to our next step. Hey Mudinho, so yeah, so I had the Seablock mod pack by default has Bobs and Angels and space exploration. If you're feeling a little bit masochistic, what you can do is add in Pyanodons as well, I think, but you have to configure it yourself. I'm pretty sure people are doing it, but it's yeah, like Pyanodons by itself with Bobs and Angels in normal Factorio is already like quite tough. But yeah, so if you wanna do this with Seablock, then there's a fully configured mod pack that works. If not, I'm pretty sure you can just like download like a Bob's mod pack and an Angels mod pack, and I'm pretty sure you could get that to work. And space exploration, I guess, is not that. It's also been made compatible. I don't know if you can just tag it on yourself or that you need to do some configuration to make that happen. Yeah, let's cut this episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks.